we're going, we're leaving La Cruze.
Finally, after a week.
Yeah, too long. We've left La Cruze and we managed to find some wind. Bye bye La Cruze, it's a beautiful place. Now we're heading for smaller places for a while anyway.
So yeah, we've left La Cruze. God, it feels good to get away from a marina. We had to go there to get the batteries, but yeah, so there's, what can I see? 1, 2, 3 of us out in the bay sailing, 4, and a couple of stink boats. So yeah, not bad. Beautiful weather, it's blowing about. The wind instrument doesn't work, but I'd say 8 knots. We're doing 4. Broad reach, beam reach really, and our mission today is a 9-mile passage, 9.6 miles, so nice afternoon sail. The wind's going to increase a little bit, but we won't be on the nose hopefully. So yeah, nice little sail to a little place called Punta de Mita, which is a bit of a tourist sort of golf course resort area out on the end of the point, before we go around the point tomorrow morning and head north along the coast again out of the Banderas Bay, which is this bay we're in here, which Banderas Bay in Spanish is Bay of Flags. Yeah, that's where we're at. And it's nice just to be the two of us sailing again, get back to our old jobs. So that feels good. We did a bit of a shop this morning, got some fresh meat, gonna have some beautiful steaks tonight from our friendly butcher Kenny, who's got the best butcher shop in town. If you're ever in La Cruze, go see Kenny at the butcher shop, tell him that Nutshell sent you, he'll look after you. He doesn't speak in English, but he'll look after you. Yeah, we got these fillet steaks, because I just wanted a nice steak to celebrate back out on the water. And she had a carcass hanging there off the sort of ceiling, and the dogs eating underneath, and just a friendly atmosphere. And Wendy said, she went, I want that bit. And so she went over to the carcass and she sharpened a knife and she just started slicing off the fillet steak straight off the backbone for us. And then trimmed it up, all the fat gone, and just two nice thick steaks. So I'm going to arc up the barbie tonight and crank them up.
Just ordered filet mignon. She's preparing it for us. Happy.
Yeah, he's got his mate. I'm a bit excited, you can tell. Yeah, it's nice to be sailing and not have the wind coming on our nose. There you are, I'll shut up now, see ya. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Big fish?
Oh, he's jumping.
Oh, look at that! What is that out there?
Big fish on a little rod.
It's like a piranha. So do you think you'll get it in if it's the wrong rod?
Well, it's never the wrong rod.
That means you've got to have good fishing skills, doesn't it? It's all about the fisherman then.
Get some colour in a minute.
Yeah, well let me know when you do, because I want to get it on record before it might jump off.
Before I what? Before I lose it?
Before it's not a dead cert.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's a mahi.
No way.
Yes, look.
What? Can't see it.
See the blue, the green.
It is too. Look, guys.
If I get this in,
evident. Wait, we better get ready. You need to
tire it out. If I get this in on this light rod,
yeah,
I am like Mr. Hero.
But don't we want to be ready?
You watch it come up. It's going to jump.
I'm looking.
There is no way I'm going to get it in on this light gear.
So how can you transfer to a dark gear, a heavy gear?
You can't. You can just play it for a while.
Tire it
If
out.
I get this in, this is like going to be, if I get this will be my record fish. Look, Llewyn.
Oh, oh, oh.
Gaff. Right. He's got lots of energy. He could just take, if he wanted to, he could just spool me. Because he's got a lot of energy. So I just got to keep the line tight, get him alongside and get the gaff in. So if you're watching this, people like Keg, Chris Scott, and all the other I Can't Fish people out there, this is prize stuff on light gear. I mean, look at this outfit. I actually found this reel, I found on the Fink racetrack in Australia. And I had some braid laying around at home, and I just put it on this old 3-piece rod that used to be my travel rod. Alright, he's getting tired now, so we're going to get the gaff. He's tired enough now.
Yeah, you're happy to take,
Yeah,
you don't
I'm
want
happy
to
to
leave it
gaff.
longer?
No, I'm happy to gaff.
Alright, okay.
You got to hold the rod though.
Yep. We've got about 7 knots. We've come across a bit of wind and 21 knots of wind, and she's loving it.
Oh, this is sailing.
You look a bit happy.
We went from doing 0.3 of a knot backwards to cranking along at 7 knots now. Oh, this is sailing. About 25 knots of breeze. Close hold. Yeah, close hold. Beautiful.
But you get the washing in very fast, so the pegs are a bit of a mess.
Hopefully we'll do a wind like this for the next 2 weeks.
That'll be lovely. We're just leaving Punta Demeter. Spent one night here, we didn't go ashore. It was a beautiful sail yesterday. Best sail we've had, I think, in a very long time. Some pretty full-on surf in there. There's a whale out there somewhere. Really close to the boat a minute ago. Just as he did that.
Good time.
There he is! There he is!
Oh wow.
Got him!
The tail, ready, little one.
Wow. No, look at that, guys!
Some go north and some go south.
Wow. Just coming into our overnight stop. Lots of condominiums and big buildings. What's going on?
Sailing? Oh no, we're not. We're motor sailing. There's only about 5 knots of breeze. It's coming from the right direction, but it's only about 5 knots. So look at this, beautiful.
Just coming into Isla La Pena for the night. It's about a 36 nautical mile day that we just had. We sailed for half of it and had to motor the other half with strong current against us. What's going on, Beck?
I just checking all the reefing, making sure that's all working while it's light, and making sure everything's not going to get twisted or tickety-boo. reefers in, all good. We've never had to put a second reef in, so I might do that.
What are the holes for, babe?
They've put a bit of lashing through there and around here, and that just keeps all this bit of sail from flopping around when it's blowing its nurries off.
And that's in your second reef?
Huh?
In your second reef?
In either reef.
Oh, you have them on both reefs, do you?
Only problem with that is if this lets go, like it comes off the cleat, all the weight of the sail comes back onto that point of the sail. And this point of the sail isn't very reinforced, so it ends up tearing your sail. So then you're in all sorts of poo. So I'm a great believer in not using these lash downs. I'd rather have a bit of ballooning in the sail than have the chance of tearing a sail because something let go. Something always lets go when it's windy. So I don't use them. Yeah, there you go.
I think this is a very popular fisherman. What's going on, babe?
We found someone over here again, and they've got beer for 25 pesos, which is amongst the cheapest to find anywhere. Or canned dark beer for 30. Corona light. Light beer is always more expensive than heavy beer. It's 30. And I can never say this word. Artisanal. How do you say it, Wen?
I don't know, because I said it wrong the first time. I seem to remember.
Artisanal beer. 49.
Artisanal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you like Corona?
Yeah.
So this little ensemble here is quite a standard thing in Mexico when you go for beer. They'll give you a sort of a tomato, parsley. No, gracias. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. They'll give you a tomato, parsley, or cilantro with onion and a bit of spice mixture to put on your tostadas. Or you'll get like a Cameroni sort of dip, or you'll get, which is prawns, or you'll get a crab dip, or you get all sorts of things. So when you just buy beer, you get a feed as well. It's $1.50. Not bad. I should do a review on this beer one day. Sorry, I was looking at Wendy. Yeah. What's coming up? Yeah. So a bit of that. Then a bit of a secret weapon that's everywhere in Mexico. And that Ask Rick Stein would be fantastic. Cheers. Oh wow. That is good. Wow. There's so many flavours in there. Try this one.
So it's getting mighty big. It's a good job we didn't have to come in on this beach.
Oh, look at this wave. Oh yeah. That would have flipped off Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut wouldn't have liked that one. I think the waves are getting bigger.
Look at this one.
This is beer number 2. I wouldn't like to be going out in there. Just having a little look around the back streets of the beach. Pretty cool place.
This is what this town looks like. pretty cool. It's sort of typical Mexicano, can you say?
Oh.
Yeah. It's just cobbled roads. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's Wen. What do you reckon, Wen? What's your...
I love it. It's one of my favourite places so far, actually.
Yeah?
In the last 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. It's just
it's
different.
A nice spot.
Beautiful.
It's not full of tat.
No. Lots of blow up things here. It's lovely. And there's the beach.
Wendy likes this place.
I just think it's cute. Look. It's just gorgeous. That's it. That's the total place. Time to go back to the boat and have some fish biryani. I don't know if we told you, but we caught a fish yesterday. We're a bit excited about that.
We went to start the engine yesterday to charge the batteries, and they weren't charging. So I did a couple of quick measurements and knew straight away what the problem was. It's the same as last time. It's the brushes on this alternator not wearing properly on the slip ring. So I quickly whipped it apart this morning because we're leaving this morning, and readjusted that brushes because I still haven't got the new ones. They haven't arrived yet. We're going to pick them up in 3 weeks. So I've just done a quick modification on the alternator, pull it apart, stick it back together and stick it in, and we should be hunky-dory. Alright, she should be making power again, so we'll stick her in and find out.
Here are the tools for the job.
I know exactly what tools I need for this job, so yeah.
Why do you know which tools you need, babe?
Because it's the 5th time I've had the alternator out.
You didn't film all of them?
No.
You got it out again?
Yeah, it wasn't running. So I'm just doing some checks on the field wiring to make sure everything's alright, nothing's shorted. That's alright. The brushes are alright. Put it back together again.
Testing it.
Just a bit of slowly. Cool. So I found the problem with this alternator, because the brushes are pretty worn and they're not the right shape anymore. The front brush is usually riding on the slip ring here, and the center section, the insulation, was flush with the slip ring. So at 2 points, here and here, where the molding was, there were ridges, and so that because it isn't aligned properly, the brushes was lifting up every tiny bit of revolution and losing its field circuit. So I've taken this, recessed this down a mil now, and also taken this down a mil, and we should be good to go. We've got one other problem. The brushes holder in here is cracked. So I glued it yesterday with epoxy, and it's not the best product to use. Well, this plastic doesn't take epoxy very well, even though I roughened it up and keyed it well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a little hole in here and then put a cable tie right around to hold it. I've ordered a new one of these, so in 2 weeks time I'll have this plastic bit, new bearings, new brushes, new everything. But meanwhile, just to give this some strength, I'm going to modify it. This is real MacGyver, this is. So what I've done is drilled a little hole, and I've just got a very high quality cable tie from Walmart, and we're just going to support this this little plastic brushes holder. Give it some lateral support.
Very wobbly boat.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rolly anchorage, this one. Right. Oh, that is like good.
What are those pliers called?
Flush
They're
cutters.
not pliers, are they?
Yeah, they're cutters.
Yeah, but they're flush cutters. And why are they flush cutters?
Because they cut flush.
So that you don't cut yourself when you're putting your hand into cables and stuff.
Not that you're going to be putting your hands in there. But, yeah. Now, in case anyone out there is, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but in case anyone's out there and doing their new brushes in an alternator, you're going to need a bit of wire to hold your brushes down in the brushes holder while you slip your alternator back together. So this is a bit of a octopus trick to get the spring in, the brush in on top of that. Then you're going to need one of these.
What is it? Where is it? There it is.
It's a pick, because you're going to push the brush down beyond the little retaining hole. Right, so that's holding the brush down in its little area. And then you get the second spring, you get the finger extender. You see how worn these brushes are, they should be twice as long. There are lots of different styles of brushes and sizes. We just don't have this one. If you ever suspect of your field wiring in your alternator and you want to do a quick test, just get a screwdriver and you hold it up to it and it should stick to it. It should stick to the front of the alternator. See that sticking there? Right. And if I turn the key off now, that'll drop off. Another way to check is if you spin it, it shouldn't keep spinning. It should stop spinning. That could also be bad bearings. But the easiest check is get a non-magnetic screwdriver and it just sticks to the front. Right, and as you pull it away, it drops off. Easy, quick check to see if your field's working. There you go, it's working. So as you can see now, the key's off, so it just won't stick. Doesn't matter what I do, it won't stick to the front. And if I spin it, it just spins and spins and spins. So that's how you tell if your brushes and field wiring are okay.